Mukbang. I said I was gonna do a story time, but I'll have to wait. I'm trying to eat. Hungry. Um, yep. Trying to eat. And I promised to give y'all some videos. So I'm doing as I promised. Pizza from Papa John's is really good. Garlic butter dipping sauce and spicy garlic butter dipping sauce. That is really thick. It's really, really thick. That's like watery, of course, you know. But yeah, I'm enjoying my YouTube video. People texting my phone. I forgot to put it on mute, but um, mm, that's really good. I don't ever get extra cheese put on my pizza, but I did this time, and obviously it worked out. It's good. And y'all should try this. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all should try that. That's really good. Really good. I mean, smackalicious. But, yeah. I guess I could do a mini story time. Well, when I was younger, you know, my mom barely was around me. Well, us, and my sister, my brother. Um, we barely saw her like for Christmas, our birthdays. That's really it. She had a drug problem, but I wouldn't call it a bad drug problem because she wasn't a thief. You know what I'm saying? She got her own money, stuff like that. Okay. Well, she was born and raised in Florida, and um, 2000 she went to Florida. She had been dealing with cancer so long, none of us knew that she had cancer or she was even sick. My sister was staying in Florida at the time, so um, when my mom got real sick and they put her in the hospital, my sister called everybody, let them know that my mom was sick, and this was like the second time she was sick. But the first two times we was never informed like she had cancer. You know what I'm saying? So I get on the first thing smoking, going down there to see my mama because, you know, that's my mama. I love my mama. I don't care what she been. That's my mama. Get there, she's really bad. Like, they was talking about putting her in hospice, and everybody know hospice is where you go when you got one foot on a banana peel and the other one close to the grave, okay? Mm, that's good. Okay, so they end up moving her to hospice. The lady tried to get me and my sister to sign some papers saying if my mama was to go into cardiac arrest, DNR, do not resuscitate. I'm not finna sign that. You got me fucked up. I mean, messed up. Sorry, you got me messed up. You finna resuscitate my mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, who does that? Who finna? I'm not signing nothing. My auntie and my sister end up signing the papers. So remind you, I had caught. I think I caught the train or the bus. I caught the bus. I think I caught Greyhound down there. So I had a round trip ticket. I couldn't just say, you know, stay because I knew my mama. She got sick twice before and she came up out of it like a champ. So, mm, I get that. I stayed in Florida for about a month. I want to say from February 18th, from February 18th to March, I'd say March the 14th, 15th, I was living in Mississippi at the time. I get home, everything okay. They had moved my mama back to a hospital before I left because basically she wasn't dying fast enough for hospice. So they moved her back to the hospital. My sister called me and she was like, Mama back in hospice. I was like, oh man, my mama's sick this time, sick, like she not gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't go right back to Florida. I had just left Florida. You know what I'm saying? And this was like 2 day, a 2 day period. I left around the 15th of March, and when I made it home, it was like the 16th, of course, but I got the call like the 17th or 18th saying Mama was back in hospice. Um, on the 19th, I left Mississippi with my friend, and we ended up going to New York. You know what I'm saying? We caught the bus to New York. Her friend was giving her a car, so we was going up there. Neither one of us had a license, nothing. We just went up there to get this car. We make it up there. My friend, she was acting kind of funny or something because she was around her little old man or whatever. So I'm like, baby, I got family up here. I got family everywhere. What do you mean, baby girl? I can leave. You know what I'm saying? So I called my cousin. I called my auntie to get my cousin's number. My auntie said, Kim, you know Cynthia died? It's not registering in my brain because I'm knowing my mom was sick, but I ain't know she died. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, what's cuz number? I said his name. She gave me the number and she was like, you know your mama dead. I didn't even respond. I didn't react. I didn't none of that. It was like a dream or something. Like, you lying. That's how I felt. So my cousin, he drive 3 hours from Syracuse to Rochester, New York to pick me up. We on a ride back. He like, you know Auntie Cynthia died? And I'm like, nigga, I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop saying that because it ain't true. That's what my brain saying, but like my brain not even thinking that it's true. You know what I'm saying? My body had some type of feeling that it was true, but my brain wouldn't let my body react. So we get to his house. We drinking, me, him, his wife, three sisters. We up in there getting lit. I called my little cousin. This was later on that night. I called my little cousin, and she was like crying and everything. She was like, Auntie Cynthia dead. I didn't know how to react. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know, like, how I should have felt because I left her. And she said it like, I feel like I'm going to pass away when you leave. And that's what hurt my heart the most is because she actually died after I left. You know what I'm saying? So it finally registered to me later on that night. I cried and cried and cried. Oh my God. I cried till my eyes was puffed up and everything. Something happened at that house, my cousin's house, the reason why I wanted to leave so bad. So I end up meeting up with my homegirl. Man, you was snowing everywhere, snow thick in New York. It's cold. When we packed the bags to go to New York, we only packed like short sleeves, capris. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker gotta go to the store to buy coats and all that, but we didn't get a chance to because it was so late. We got in the car. I got in the car with my cousin. He dropped me off where she was at. Oh my God, all type of stuff happened. The car had sat on the lot for so long that all of the lug nuts on the tire was like frozen, like stuck on there. You know what I'm saying? The tire was flat when I pull up to her. You know what I'm saying? Like her tire whole flat. My cousin, he mad because I left his house, so he end up, you know what I'm saying, just leaving us up there. Some dude, he a big healthy fella, came and was like, he could break the lug nuts and all that. So he trying. I'm talking about trying, like out of breath trying, and it's cold out here too. So he ended eventually get him off. We put the donut on the car. We driving, we driving. We make it to Pennsylvania. Mind you, I'm doing all the driving, me. So we make it to Pennsylvania. Mind you, no tags on the car, nothing. Police stop us, state troopers stop me and my friend girl. Um, they like license, registration, insurance. I'm like, I ain't got no license. We ain't got no insurance. Here go the registration. You know what I'm saying? Like we just got this car from New York. So the state trooper was like, follow us back to the station. You know what I'm saying? And then we can get stuff situated from there. I'm like, okay, cool. We follow him back to the station. He tell me to drive the car through the gates, which is their impound lot. Okay, I didn't know that. He took the keys out and set the key on top of the car. And we all walked in the police station. Like, you know what I'm saying? The state trooper station is like right on the side of the road. So we get in there. They do run the fingerprints or whatever. Me being a bad girl when I was younger, I used to use a different last name for like all the trouble I did. I used a different last name. So they ran our fingerprints. And they was like, you got a warrant and she got a warrant, but she's getting extradited back to expeditious, whatever, how you say that, back to Yazoo City, Mississippi. And I'm like, what I got a warrant for? You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to know because I had hid my ID and all of that because I'm not thinking that that last name is going to come up. It came up. And I reached in my goodies where I had my stuff hid at. I reached down there and I handed him my ID. I was like, that's not me, sir. Lord knows I was lying. Sorry, guy. But that's not me, sir. You got me messed up. He looked at my ID. He was like, okay, I had my EBT card with me and I think my social security card and birth certificate. And that's what he used to verify that it wasn't me, that this was really me. So they like, she finna get extradited back to Yazoo City. And I'm like, hold on. How I'm gonna get from where I am now in Pennsylvania back home to Mississippi? My mama just died. I'm going crazy now. The man was like, cause I wasn't arrested. He gave me a ticket for $241. That's what my ticket was for driving with no license and no insurance. Um, he told her she was locked up. So in order to bond out, she would have to pay 180, I believe it is, or yeah, 180, plus another 140 something dollars for to get the car out of the pound. She ended up calling the dude because the car came back stolen. How about that? The car that he gave her sat on his lot so long, like the car was reported to be stolen because whoever in New York took it to his shop and couldn't pay for to get it out and reported the car stolen, thought the police was gonna go on their lot and just take the car. No, that's not how it happened. And he said the car was on the lot for like 10 years. So we had to call the man. She had to get in touch with the man. Luckily, he wasn't at home with his wife because he wasn't gonna answer the phone right then. So the police talked to the man. He was like, "Yeah, I gave her that car. It was on my lot for 10 years. The person who put it in there couldn't pay for it." Okay, so the police said, "Well, she needs such amount of money. I think it was like 320 some dollars to get her out and the car out of the pound." He paid it. It came straight through. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't arrested. All I had was a ticket for $241. So the man tell me, he said, "Look, the keys are on top of the car. And walk out this back door. You get in that car. You drive off. if you get stopped on up that road, don't tell the other state troopers that we stopped y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that sounded weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you want me to go to jail and get another ticket? No, bitch, I'm gonna show them this motherfucking ticket and be like, they just stopped me and they was like, go ahead on, try to make it to, Illinois or something to, you know, get insurance put on the car. So we pulled into Indianapolis, Indiana. She want to drive now. Whole time from New York all the way to Indianapolis, Indiana, I drove. I drove the car off the impound lot. Okay, so we get there. She want to drive from the gas station. The gas station and her family house is like right around the corner. So when we pull up in the gas station, I get out the driver's seat, let her get in, and she drive around the freaking corner to her people's crib. We take showers, we eat, and we headed back out. We didn't get no sleep. I mean, no sleep. All night, like even when we was on a bus, no sleep. Um, we leave. They got us to the back to the gas station, and she was like, "Okay, we good now. We good." They hugged and kissed, and oh, family this, and nice meeting you, and they left. Oh, you could drive. I'm already mad because I just got this ticket for $241 and ain't nobody trying to tell me how I'm finna pay this ticket when I only came up here to help you drive that car back. You know what I'm saying? You begged me to do that, okay? We get on the road. We make it halfway to Mississippi. You ain't got no more gas money. You buying stuff all the way to New York. You ain't got no freaking gas money for us to get nowhere. Mind you, I got money, but I ain't have my money for the, you know what I'm saying, for that reason. Shit, you supposed to have your gas money if you knew you was driving the car all the way back down here. So we pull up to the gas station. I think I had, what, $13 on my card, but the rest of the money was in my pocket. So I was like, I got $13 on my card. You can get that. You know what I'm saying? Put the $13 in there. It went past half. Do you hear me? Like, I was so happy. I was like, oh my God, this $13. We driving. We make it to my house. And I was staying in Chula, Mississippi. We make it to my house. It's dark. I'm mad. I got a ticket. You know what I'm saying? That I have to pay. I politely got out, grabbed my bag, left the car running, and went my black self in the house. I don't know what time she woke up and drove herself home because I ain't care nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? After you done got me a ticket and I'm telling you like my mom just died and you really acting like you don't even care. You know what I'm saying? So she had the car for a little while or whatever. Her friend, girl gets stopped by the police like 2 days later. And she like, she called me. Did you get that ticket paid? I was like, no. The whole time it was already paid. No. She like, my homegirl needs you to use your license. Come up here, cause I had went straight and got my license. I was not playing. Like that next day, I went straight and got my license. She like, my friend needs you to use your license to get her car off the impound lot. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I went in that car when the car got impounded. Me being nice. I said, okay, cool. Get there. The man like, drugs was found in this car. This car ain't going nowhere until the police done with their investigation. So y'all just tried to get me to get the car off the lot knowing that the police is investigating the car? Oh my God. Like, baby, I ain't with none of that no more. I'm not helping nobody do nothing. Oh, this is so good. But, like, when was this? Okay, that was in 2006 because my mom died March 19th, 2006. This was like 2018. My homegirl called me. What you doing? I said, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just anyhow bored. I was drinking. She like, I need you to drive me to Texas and drop my son off. I'm like, I'm not putting that many miles on my vehicle, so no, I'm not gonna be able to do it. No, I have my own car. Okay. I'm drunk now, mind you. I was drinking. I was like, okay, I got you. When y'all coming? We on our way to come get you now. I'm drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna go up that road drunk. Oh, it'll be fine. I got insurance. I got everything on my car. You don't have to worry about nothing. Everything fine. I said, okay. I don't know what it was. Like, a feeling just came over me like, no, don't do it. I call her back. I say, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I got something to do in the morning, so I can't take you. Oh, we can just go and turn right back around and come back. We'll be back before in the morning. I said, no, I'm not really keen on going up the road like this, and I'm been drinking and I got stuff to do. Woo, woo. So she mad now. She like, okay, forget it then. Hung up. Why I get a call from her in jail transporting drugs? So you really tried to get me to take you to Texas to get drugs so you could bring back to Mississippi and sell? Baby, like I said, I'm not helping nobody else drive nowhere. I don't give a fuck where you going. I'm not finna help you. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Really not. Mm-mm. But this pizza is good. I'm trying to give y'all all my stories. Well, not all of them, because I'm gonna tell y'all about the story about the only boyfriend I had, an ex. I don't have exes. I have Ys. Like, why did I date him? You feel me? But yeah, um, everybody always looked at me as the babysitter. Like I don't have nothing else to do with my life but keep your kids. So when I came to Chicago, mm, first, that's why. Um, 16 years ago, I met a girl. We're gonna call her Alki, because that's all she do is drink now. But um, I had met her. She had a pretty little baby in the stroller. Baby couldn't be no more than one. It was she was one, so she wasn't walking or nothing. So the girl chilling with my uncle one night. I'm with my homegirl. She pregnant at the time. I'm with her in her bed, and this girl is in the room with my uncle. So baby just crying down, crying. I'm talking about cutthroat crying. My uncle like, y'all gotta go. You and your baby. Get up, get your baby, and head out. And I'm like, let's go get the baby. I told my homegirl, she swole up pregnant. I said, let's go get the baby so the girl will be able to stay. You know what I'm saying? We go in there, we grab the baby, get the baby quiet. The baby was really just cold and hungry. We fed her, put her up under the cover with us, and she was straight. Okay. Um, the next, no. That was the, that was the October the 6th, 7th, October the 7th. Because the baby birthday was October the 5th. And my friend, she had her baby on the 9th of October. That 2 days later. Well, 3 days after I met that girl with the baby. Okay. Um, my homegirl had a baby. It was cold. It was cold in the basement, so we had to literally hide the babies up under the cover with us. You know what I'm saying? Like under the cover, head up under there. That's how cold it was in the basement. Because my uncle was so cheap, he didn't want to pay for heat and stuff like that. So, and I was just down there visiting anyway, because I can't stand no cold house. I get in, I go get me a room quick. But um, my homegirl ended up moving upstairs with her baby, cause there's a lot of heat up there, and that baby was a newborn or whatever. So my bus was leaving on the 14th of October, going back to Mississippi, because that's where I was staying at. And I always come to Chicago just to visit for the summertime, and then leave right before the snow hit. Okay. The girl like my bus was leaving later on that night, and my uncle like she take good care of kids, so um, you need to give her that baby. You know what I'm saying? If you don't wanna, let her take the baby back with her, cause my homegirl got a baby upstairs, so she not gonna be able to take care of the baby. And when I made it to the basement, she was like, I know I don't know you like that, but if you want to, you can take this baby with you. And I'm like, you don't even know me and you gonna let me take your baby? And everybody know I love kids, and that's all I ever wanted in my whole life was a baby. Which I don't have any, and I'm 38 now, so oh well. But I was like, sure. Pack her bags, and she need to be getting on the bus with me tonight, because the bus was leaving like 9 or 10 o'clock that night from 95th. Okay. The girl go get a onesie. I swear I'm not lying. One of them things that clip up down there. A onesie, a pair of socks. The baby had, I already had on a pair of capris with a pair of socks. Now mind you, it's cold up here this October. It's cold. And a jacket, the coat came like up here on the baby. So I'm like, oh, don't worry about it. I got her when we get to Mississippi. I'll make sure she taken care of. I leave with the baby. The girl don't meet us to say goodbye or nothing. She just left that baby there and was gone. Like, goodbye. Even one bottle, and oh my God, the bottle was so disgusting. When I did make it to like an Oasis, I went and bought a new bottle and some milk and gave her that, because the baby didn't have nothing to drink. She was eating off the little food I was eating all the way to the Oasis or whatever when you leave out of Illinois. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I get to Mississippi, buy this baby everything. Do you hear me? I spent $1,500 on an Eddie Bauer car seat that transform with the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was the rear facing car seat, and you turn it around, you can pull it out and then pull it up, and then it'll be like a front facing car seat, and you can pull the head part up, and then you know what I'm saying, then you can break the bottom part off, well, get the bottom part, unlatch the bottom part, and then it'll be for like a 7 or 8 year old. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them. I'm taking care of this baby. I'm talking about bought her everything: shoes, clothes, toys. Make sure her hair was combed. Make sure she was clean every day. One day, we was giving her. I was trying to give her a bottle of milk. She didn't want that milk no more. You know what I'm saying? I noticed somebody had gave her some energy drink. So I was like, let me get her some orange juice or apple juice to see if she liked that. She didn't want that. She wanted that Vault energy drink. That's all she would try to drink. And I kept trying to make her drink milk and stuff like that. She didn't want it. So she had a seizure early in the morning. It was like 7 o'clock in the morning. My people had her. I was in bed. My people came in, got her, and changed the pamper, made sure she was straight, and gave her a Cheeto puff. And as she eating that Cheeto puff, she just slowly, you know what I'm saying, went to the side and just was like didn't move. So they brought it to me like, I don't know what's wrong with her. I was like, what was she eating? They was like a Cheeto puff and woo woo. So I'm patting her in her back trying to make sure she ain't choking off the Cheeto or whatever. She wasn't choking off the Cheeto. She had a seizure, but it wasn't one of them seizures. It was just like a pass out seizure. So I run across the street to this lady house. I know the lady husband be having seizures, so I'm like, hold her down right quick. I'll be right back. Let me put my clothes on, and you know what I'm saying. Get ready to go to the hospital. So they driving us to the hospital. It's like we doing like 120. I'm breathing in her mouth the whole time and pumping her chest to make sure she stayed, alive with me. I get to the hospital. They did something to her. She just started crying, hollering. I was like, what the hell? What was wrong with her? They was like, they said something like a silent seizure. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I ain't never heard of that before. I heard of seizures, but a silent seizure, like you don't shake and all of that stuff. So I called her mama. I called my uncle to get in touch with her mother because she always down his house. She ain't there. Every time I call, all I'm calling for is the medical records so I can know what this baby, what I'm saying, allergic to, or, what happened to her because, oh my God, I noticed when I was taking her socks off, you know how that, like, they got the long tube socks, but with the little stripes going around them the socks she had on when I first got her. And them the socks her mama brought her. But I bought her a lot of different kind of socks. And I noticed every time I take her socks off, it's like that imprint stays in her leg. And I'm like, why, you know what I'm saying? Her feet, like right where the sock stop at, the imprint was still there, even when she got out the tub, all of that. Then they was like, the people was like, we might have to call DCFS. And I'm like, what do you mean you gonna have to call child services? They was like, because this baby was dipped in hot water while she had her socks on. What? I'm like, how long ago was this? They was like, it had to be like 8, 7 months ago. So you telling me this baby was like 3, 4 months and got dipped in some hot water? I was like, baby, I just got her, so I don't know. And I had her for a little while then. I had her for about what, 5 months at the time? At this time, yeah, I had her for about 5 months. I'm calling her mama, calling her mama, calling her mama. The doctors come out and tell me, they was like, well, no, you you wasn't the one who did that to her. Whoever had her before you is who did that to her. And I'm like, I know, because I would never hurt a child. You feel me? They gave me the baby. We end up back at home. She having fun. I done did her hair. She hate when I comb her hair. I done did her hair and everything. She looking all pretty. I get a call on my house phone. I'm like, okay, hopefully this her mama, because don't too many people call our house phone. We just had the house phone just like for emergencies or whatever. So I hear a voice on the other end like, this Chicago PD. Nigga, stop playing on my phone. Click. You feel me? Because I'm thinking it's a joke. Ring, ring, ring. I answer the phone. I'm like, hello. The Chicago PD, if you hang up, you will go to jail. And I'm like, okay, so what I'm going to jail for? Kidnapping, taking a minor across state lines, and murder. Mind you, every time the phone rings, she cried for the phone because she think the phone for her. I was like, who did I murder? They was like, you took woo 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 from Chicago and they claiming that the baby is dead. What? I'm like, I don't have no kids, sir. So who baby is this standing right here crying, hollering? He was like, well, if that's true, you need to bring her back to the city limits. If she's not with family within 24 hours, you're going to jail for kidnap, taking a minor across state lines, and murder. So I am baffled. You know what I'm saying? Like, the mama didn't even want the baby. Let her mother stand outside the window with the baby dangling from her arms, and it's freezing out there, and that baby got on a onesie. That's the only reason why I felt sorry for the baby and was like, let me go on and get the baby. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want her. You feel me? The mother, the baby, her daddy's mother, the baby's grandma called me and was like, I need your address and all of that because the girl who I got the baby from, she's not telling the story like, oh, I let Kim take the baby to Mississippi with her. She never said that. She basically said, told the dad's people, the baby daddy people, her baby daddy people, that the baby was with her auntie, and told her auntie the baby was with her baby daddy. Now I'm finna go to jail for kidnapping? Hold that on. Hold on. I gave the lady my address. I'm like, come get her, baby. I'm like, you can come get her because I ain't got time to be going to jail. I ain't kidnapped nobody kid. All I did was took care of this baby. You feel me? The mother, I mean the grandma and the granddaddy pull up at my house at 7 o'clock that morning to get the baby. I was holding her and I'm trying to give her to them. She's clawing. I'm talking about clawing me up, holding me, clawing me. And I was like, let me put her in the car seat. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I bought her an Eddie Bauer car seat. You guys could take that. Oh, we don't need nothing from you. Old lady, uh, you ain't got to take it because I will put it back in the box and take it back where I got it from. What do you mean? You know what I'm saying? So I take the baby. I'm trying to put her in the car seat, but I'm talking about holding on for dear life. We was trying to pry her fingers off me. She was not going. Do you hear me? Only way that baby got off of me is because I had to go around to the passenger side in the back seat, sit down in the car, and close the door. She felt like I was going with her, so she let me put her in the car seat. As I got out, oh my God, the pitch of that child screaming, it broke my whole heart. I told the lady, I said, hold on, let me run in the house. Cause I been took her out off of Pampers. She was potty trained and all that at 1 year old. She was potty trained. I said, let me go get these box of clothes I got for her, box of shoes, box of toys. Hold on, 1 second. Give me a second. I go to the back, grab the stuff, come back, she gone. I'm like, you know what? I ain't gonna say nothing because now I'm back free. I wasted my time tending to your grandchild when you wasn't even tending to your grandchild. My home, well, the baby's mother, I didn't know her that good at the time, but she called me. She said, I'm on my way to Tennessee. I said, why didn't you answer the phone when I first called you about this baby? Oh, gee, I don't know, trying to make it seem like she didn't know, in other words. So she was on her way to Tennessee. Her baby daddy's girlfriend choked her baby to almost death, right? She had tubes everywhere, all over her body. That's how she got the baby back. They was finna fight her in court over the baby, not letting her get her baby back. But the way she got her baby back is because her baby daddy's girlfriend choked this baby out. Now she's 16 right now with shaken baby syndrome. Like she's mental. You know what I'm saying? Like she's disabled a little bit. Like she could walk, she could talk. She just 16 act like a 3-year-old. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if I was able to keep that baby, that would never happen. You know what I'm saying? Like she was a happy baby. How many kids have y'all ever heard say, I don't eat candy? I don't like candy bars. I don't eat sweet candy, like colorful candy. I don't like that. All I eat is cakes or ice cream. This baby used to go in the refrigerator and take all type of M&Ms, Skittles, everything out the refrigerator because I will put everything on the lower level. So when she get the, I'll be like, go get it. Bring it to me. Go get it. She'll go get it. She'll come back and be like, I'm like, let me see. She open her hand up. I'll be like, you can have it. And she'll eat it. How you don't eat candy? That's because whatever happened to her while she was with her daddy is the reason why. And the girl was talking to her dad on the phone. She loved talking to her daddy. She loved it. He told her one day, he said, Daddy gonna come get you. She dropped that phone and was like, no, I don't want to go with him. I don't want to go with him. And I'm like, could she be still traumatized from when she was 1 year old? She had to be. You know what I'm saying? Still traumatized. That was just, whew. Y'all, I need to take me a break. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my videos. I will be back probably not tomorrow, but day after tomorrow. Today is September the 30th. I will be back day after tomorrow with another video. I don't know if it's gonna be a mukbang or a vlog video or what, but yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe. I am doing a Q&A video, so ask me some questions. Ask me some questions. I don't mind any question. I will answer. Um, Hit that notification bell so y'all will be alerted when I do make more videos. And yeah, the pizza was okay. Is that it? Yes, and go to the store and buy y'all one of these Sun Kiss berry lemonade. So good. I'm telling you, you will be. This is my favorite drink from now on. It's just fizzy, like a regular pop. That's why I drink some down, put the top on there, and shake it up. You know, y'all missed that process, but yeah. What what I finna say? That little story just got me roused, dazzled. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Um, Tell me what y'all want to see in my videos. I want to do a hair tutorial. I just did my hair, but it's not the best work I've done. It's not the best. Yeah, it's not the best, but I don't have a perm. Ain't permed my hair in 18 years now. What? Today is the 30th. 5 days ago made 18 years since I've had a perm, but I make sure my hair is a-okay. And yeah, I'm about to go live now, y'all. So, time for me to go. Let me put this up. My niece probably will eat this when she get off of work. Yeah, she don't eat it. Well, she don't like pepperoni like that, but she love bacon for some reason. What's that? Oh, okay. But yeah, that's really it. I'm glad I had you guys listening to my story time. But I've mixed a few stories in. But next time it'll be a lot better. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Leave me some questions down there below so I will know, when I do my story time, my Q&A, I can answer the questions in my Q&A. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.